Hello, my name is Anthony Siccaro, and I'm president and founder of Providence Financial and Insurance Services, located in the heart of the San Fernando Valley in Woodland Hills, California. I'm also the host of the Providence Financial Retirement Show, which you can listen to every Saturday mornings at 7 o'clock a.m. on AM 870 KRLA, The Answer. And I wanted to spend this video talking about income riders for annuities and what they are and how they work. A lot of times people will have an income rider and something they might have had for years, and this will act as a good refresher. And some of you watching this video may be thinking about getting one or getting an annuity that has an income rider. Now, I find that income riders are oftentimes misunderstood, so I want to make sure that you understand how it works. Now, the income riders are really similar depending or regardless, I should say, of the kind of annuity that you have. If you have a variable annuity or a fixed annuity or an income or an index annuity, then your income rider is really going to work very similarly across the board regardless of the type of annuity. But there are some nuances between income riders, so I'm going to talk in general terms about how they work, so you at least have an idea. And then, of course, you'll have to refer to your policy for the specifics as far as how yours works. But when you get an income rider, first of all, what you're doing is you're adding on to your annuity. When you buy an annuity, your annuity is going to earn interest. If it's a fixed annuity, it's just going to get a certain rate of return. If it's a variable annuity, then you're going to make money or lose money depending on how you're invested. If it's an indexed annuity, then you're going to make money when the market goes up, or you're not going to lose money when the market goes down. And an income rider is an add-on to that. It's in addition to how you make interest in your annuity. So it's not either or, it's in addition to. And although we call it income rider, that's the fancy word that the insurance industry uses, rider. Rider just means add-on. It really is an income insurance component. And there's a fee for this income insurance. And I look at the fee as a premium. Every time you have insurance, there's a premium. So what are we insuring? Well, what you're insuring are two very important guarantees. The first guarantee you get with an income insurance or an income rider is you get a guarantee that at some point in the future, you're going to get some monthly income. And the amount of income you get is going to depend on a couple factors. It's going to depend on how old you are when you turn the income on. And it's also going to depend on how long you've let the annuity sit there before turning the income on. So you're going to get an amount of income on a monthly basis, assuming that that's how you want it. And if you take more income than you're earning in interest, then your principal is going to get drawn down. Now, with every other investment that's out there, if you take income and your principal gets drawn down and runs down to zero, then what happens to your income? Well, your income stops. But with an income rider, your income keeps going on as long as you're alive. So if you live into your 80s or 90s and that annuity runs out because you've taken so much income for 10, 15, or 20 years, your income never stops. Your income is insured for life. So that's the first guarantee you get is income insurance. And a lot of different companies allow you to turn that into a joint income. So it could be an income for you just by yourself, or it could be an income for you and your spouse. So it could be a joint income, but that just depends on your company. So that's the first guarantee, an income that you get for life. The second guarantee is that for every year you delay taking income, the amount of income you get is going to grow every single year. And it's very common for annuities to have income riders that grow between 5 and 7% a year. And again, they all work a little bit differently, but for every year you delay, your income is going to get larger and larger and larger. So let's say that you have an income rider that's going to grow at 6% a year. Does that mean that your account value is growing at 6% a year, and if you die, then you know that you're going to get 6% a year, your beneficiaries will get 6% a year? The answer is absolutely not. That 6% a year only has to do with how much your income is going to grow every single year. It's kind of like Social Security, right? You can take Social Security at 62 or at your full retirement age, or you can wait until 70. And what happens to your income the longer you wait? It gets bigger and bigger. And that's exactly what happens with an income rider. It gets bigger and bigger. So I hope that helps as far as explaining how an income rider works. And again, it really doesn't matter what kind of an annuity you have. That's how the income rider works. I don't want you to be under the misconception that your annuity is going to grow by a certain amount and that no matter what, you're entitled to that amount. If you have a variable annuity and you ever want to cash out, if your portfolio is down by 50% and you want to cash out, then guess what? Bottom line is you're going to lose 50% on your money when you cash out. And a lot of people with income riders on their annuities, that's not how it was marketed to them. That's not how it was explained to them. So you need to understand that. So if you already have an income rider, then I hope this acts as a good refresher. If you don't have an income rider and you're thinking about getting one, then I hope this explains. And certainly if you want to discuss it a little further now that you have a basic concept, then I'd be more than happy to talk with you about that. And there's people in my office that can talk to you as well and just answer your questions as well too. So feel free to contact us. The number is 800-256-3513. Let them know you want to talk about your annuity or income rider, and we'll get you in touch with either myself or the right person. So thank you for watching, and God bless.